Hi, my name is Tyrone Atlan from Carcross, born and raised.
My name's Cassius James. I come from Carcross, Tagish First Nation.
Shane Chinkle, Carcross.
My name is Robert Herschel Smith. I'm from the Duckley clan of Carcross. I'm a log cabin builder.
My name is Thomas Shepard. I'm originally from Ontario. Moved up here to Yukon a few years ago. Started working out here in Carcross. Kind of fell in love with the place and the people. And it was hard to come help create and organize this project.
I'm Ernest Richard, Skookum clan from Carcross.
I'm Jen Ford, and I was hired on as a councillor for CTFN back in February.
My name is John Baker. I'm from Carcross, Tagish First Nation. I'm from the Duckley clan. My First Nation name is Kajanik and Klukshan.
My name is Mike Burkett, and I was asked to come onto the project to work as a councillor.
I'm Garrick James. I'm a log cabin builder from Carcross.
My name is Ed Hall. I'm from Squanга Lake, but I am a Carcross Tagish First Nation member. I belong to the Yukon clan. My grandfather was Billy Hall and my grandma was Sophie Hall.
My name is Eileen Wally and I work for the Carcross Tagish First Nation. I'm an outreach worker. I'm from the Yukon clan. I've lived here just about all of my life.
My name is Corporal Jeff Peters. I'm the detachment commander here in Carcross. I've been in Carcross now for 2.5 years.
George Shepard. I'm an executive council member for Carcross Tagish First Nation.
My name is Danny Cresswell. I'm the Kashada Honey, which is the chief of the Carcross Tagish First Nation.
It's actually pretty cool to build a cabin like this, and especially when I always wanted to do it. It's something I always wanted to try in my life. Like my ancestors, my elders, they all have done it, and I
never ever worked on a log cabin. This is all new to me, but it's kind of interesting. The one me and Shane, my cousin Shane, and Ernie are working on, the three of us, that's all a notching job, that one. Which is kind of tough, but it's different.
This is a great experience for me to work with these guys. I've never built a log cabin before. Learning how to handle logs and how to use a skill saw, never done that before.
I like log cabins, I like building with them. You're working with all different kinds of measurements, different log lengths.
There's so many things that are being learned at the same time on a day-to-day basis, here in this type of setting where, we're a few miles away from town, we generate our own power, we're working kind of like off-grid, right? And so I really think that is a plus. It kind of goes along with the whole aspect of being in the north, if you didn't bring it, you got to invent it kind of thing, I never really formally instructed before, just being a journeyman, you pass down your knowledge, and it's helped me learn about some of the techniques of instructing, the challenges of instructing. It's just really super satisfying.
Just getting up in the morning is great for me, because then I can start my day and see what comes along today.
Just getting that feel of like waking up in the morning and getting to work. I just need to be at work, need to be there and get in that mode again.
It's just nice having a job and having a purpose to wake up early in the morning and build something that's looking pretty nice so far.
They're highly skilled, interesting, good-hearted people. They're strong, and they're skill magnets. Like, if I show them something, they catch on. If I explain it to them, they understand. And they've got their own styles too, which is awesome.
It's been wonderful working with the guys. We're learning a bit about building a good relationship with each other and how to work together. That's what's been the great thing, is working together.
One of these really good learning aspects for me, that giving that opportunity, letting go of the reins and then really seeing awesome things that happen when you do that. They got each a crew, and You know, you can see, okay, that's his job. They've decided that that'll be that fella's job and their crew, and that's usually what that person is doing in that crew.
I love working. Doing something with my life other than just wasting it away and drinking and whatnot.
Pretty much everybody that I've talked to that have been involved in both the log homes and the tiny houses projects, all they want is a chance to be able to go out and work and make themselves useful and do something with their life, and they just want that opportunity, and that's what this program's giving them.
It's a real good feeling knowing that we're doing something with our lives. We're trying to anyway, and it's shown a positive effect on our whole group, and I'm proud of them.
Our real focus at the beginning of the project was just seeing each other, hearing from each other, and establishing how we were going to be together as a group.
We took criticism, you know, judgment, everything out. Right from day one, we said none of that. We're all equals, we're all going to work as a team.
Just as a group, we all kind of make decisions for what's best for the group. Just as long as everyone has a say or an opinion on the matter.
We start every day with a check-in, and we speak to each other about how we're doing and what we want to accomplish. And somehow that connects us all right at the beginning of the day. And then we come up and we work and focus our positive energy on building these cabins. But then at the end of the day, we always come together again, and we check out, we reconnect, you know, before people leave.
I heard in the first week of the program that they're all, first thing in the morning, they're doing exercises as a group. I mean, within 5 days they're doing that. To me, that's a huge achievement. What I've been telling people, anytime I see them, I said, get up there and look at the program. Get up there and look at the teamwork that is being created by these individuals, and of course, you know, the products that they're actually creating.
Every piece we put in makes it even better. Better every time we add something to it, it's just better, and it makes us feel good to stand back and say, damn, that looks good.
When you see a team of people that start working together, there's not much you can't do. You start looking at each other's strengths, your abilities.
With the log cabin builders, different times that I participated with them to have supper with them, a barbecue with them or something like that, and just seeing them working together and how they became like their own little community, helping each other. And we notice it and see it in the community, and I see it because I work with these people all the time.
The focus is the people. The individuals, giving them tools to move forward. I think that's key to this initiative.
What really drew me towards this project is, you know, you're working with your hands, you're learning a skill, you're really mastering a skill with your hands and with carpentry. You're learning about yourself with your crew here, you know, where you have space where you can talk, and they have a group of guys here that are willing to be there and are willing to help each other and willing to listen to you.
With all the counseling and stuff, I guess it's given us life building tools. If you really pay attention and try to throw it in your life, what's going on with your life, and you try to throw those tools in, you probably come out with a way better outcome than you're normally used to.
I think just having the opportunity to hear about a few topics and maybe think about it a bit, talk about it in the group discussions, it opens up a lot of possibilities for people. I think it's a confidence builder. And it's certainly been a great experience for me to be a part of that. Bringing up these topics hasn't always been easy, but I think that it definitely has gotten people talking a bit about some of these things, whether it's, you know, addictions or trauma or what have you. But more importantly, maybe on some level, the importance of team building and giving back to the community, and that's been an ongoing source of pride and discussion here for this group.
It's good to combine doing some of that work, talking together as a group as we do every day, talking to counselors, but then being able to actually have that sense of community that comes from building something. So I believe in that counseling aspect of the thing, but I also believe that that works best when you combine it with other outdoor, building activities and real skills that people can take with them.
Having this stuff going and seeing how much I can get good at it and catch on to things, I'm pretty sure I've achieved what I was supposed to achieve a few years back, but I never had the chance. Alcohol and cocaine were the main factors in my life through the first beginning of this course. And as I've been going along, I've been realizing this is what I can have. This is money in my pocket. I'm getting a skidoo on Friday. Feels good to be good, and have things going for yourself.
I think the big part of a lot of the issues is trust, building trust, and having the counselors there for them. If they would choose to talk with somebody, they can do that. And so I think it's just a whole new way of looking at projects.
It's not the first time in a First Nation community that there's been attempts to generate employment, but I think that the key that this has been successful is the all-encompassing aspect where they're giving people a chance to deal with some of the underlying issues that would otherwise pull them away from that employment.
It's really nice that we have that openness between all of us, that no one's going to criticize you for your opinion or judge you or anything like that. And it's really important to us to know that we have that place where we ain't going to tell you, oh, shut up, And so, yeah, and that's what pulls us all together, is knowing we all have a voice.
It's not without hiccups. I mean, there are people I know that have kind of fallen off the wagon in the middle of it, but I think that the fact that the program is flexible enough to realize that that's going to happen, and when it does happen, it's not the end of the world. And so often you would hear so-and-so's got a job, well, they ended up in jail for the weekend for something, they slipped up, and then they come out on Monday and, well, my job's gone. And I know that's not the case with this, so that the efforts are made to make sure that, if they do have a slip up, that somebody's there to pick them up and welcome them back in.
Someone like me was going down the wrong road, and this is the kind of stuff that I like to do. And you don't get everything handed out on a plate the way you want it, but this is a good start. This has made a change in all of us, and me, including me, and I could be the one to vouch for not myself alone, but everybody else. Being on this job has really made me become more responsible and made me understand who I'm supposed to be.
What we're doing here is for our community, and it makes us feel good to give back to our community.
We had a lunch here that this group of guys put on for the elders of the community. And they brought in the food. They brought in the salmon and the moose and all kinds of great food, and they cooked it and served it just to show appreciation for their elders, to welcome them here and hear from them.
Our elders are important to us, and that's the biggest goal here, is to make something nice for our people and our elders.
I think this has been quite a foundational program in some ways. It's done a lot towards building self-esteem and self-confidence, and given people a sense of their value to the community as a whole, because they have contributed a lot.
They're giving back, they're contributing to our community, to our nation, That's awesome.
One thing we try to do here is work on the positive side to things. It sets an example for the rest of our community that, we have capabilities to do good. Why let things drag us down when we have that ability to do good with each other?
This is really a community building project, and this group of guys have become a community of people, and that's the most powerful experience you can have in a project like this.
Programs like this, I think, will do a lot for this community, bringing people together. It's what everyone wants to see.
Going up to Skookies Camp, when you drive in, you see these cabins, and it's like, wow, how beautiful they are. They're building these beautiful structures, and they will be used. So I believe that whole sense of pride and belonging is there.
You can look at the buildings and see what kind of pride we take in what we do. We want things to look nice, you know, so it shows in our work that the pride we take.
I'm very proud of them because of the effort that they're putting in. They're showing up for work all the time. They're learning life skills. They're learning the skills of building, and they're also going to be able to utilize the building somewhere along the lakeshore where it'll benefit the elders.
I'd like to see a lot of these guys go on their own. I really would, you know. I mean, they could build them, we could buy them. You know, to be honest, I mean, I don't see why they couldn't use the same spot. I mean, it's a job opportunity. I mean, it'd be nice to build businesses, you know. I mean, a little log business. I mean, I'd like to build homes like this, a little bigger. And I'd like to see more of them, I really would. I mean, if we can get the money, we're going to continue on doing this.
I think that this project is developing into something else, and I think that the community is recognizing it. The leadership is recognizing it, and you know, there's lots of possibilities. Hopefully more young people will take part.
It's a well-planned project, I think, and there was a lot of time and effort put into the planning of it, and I think that's bearing fruit. I've already seen a few examples of people that are planning the future. Well, now that I have this, now I want to do this, and now I'm going to plan and do this, and they're actually looking ahead. I think whatever efforts CTFN has to do to continue projects like these, it has our full support. Definitely you can see the results of the efforts that have been put forward by everybody involved in it. So
for the next stage, I think a great idea would be going like to all the elders or all the people who have campsites around Carcross and Tagish and just build them cabins. These log cabins will last up, I think they said up to 200 years. It'll still be standing there.
I would be interested in building more, or even interested in building my own.
What we have here is pretty good. It's a good job, and I hope it keeps on going, and in the future we're able to get more cabins done.
We're already looking at how we want to do this and this next time. We'll do this next time, and so we're learning from our mistakes too to make a better product. And along the way, we're bettering ourselves, so we're a better product ourselves.
It's not just about the job itself, it's about empowering our people. It's about how we are as a community, and how do we all fit in there equally.
We're working on a future here, and they're now feeling a part of it. And when you can do that through a little program, and at the end of that program, have community members that are working together like that and feeling that way, and the byproduct is a little cabin, that's pretty amazing. This is the start of something bigger and better, and we'll keep moving forward with this kind of training. I mean, if we can run businesses like this, we can build buildings like this, we can create an economy like this, I think it's a heck of a beginning. And for everybody, each and everybody who's been in any of these, from the tiny homes right over to the little log cabins, to all the people that did it and the people that helped and worked on it, you know, congratulations to each and every one of you. You people are the ones that are going to help move this community forward in a good and healthy way. Ganeshjish.
I'd like to thank Thomas and the CTFN and all the people at Carcross for letting this happen and helping us to make this happen. And I hope more will happen like this, and please enjoy the cabins.
Okay, jump in the air because I'm doing it in slow mo.